Alright, so I had peaked, I think, rank 7. I'm a bit low now. I've dropped with playing too much Blood DK, but a lot of people have asked me to make a video on Miracle Priest, how to play it, whatever its strengths, whatever its weaknesses. So I had a 70% win rate with this deck from about 700 legend up to about rank 7 legend. So as you can see, it's pretty good. So, card choices. Eliminate, you get cheap things, right? Mana cheat, always good. You're drawing cards with Clergy, right? So it just makes sense. Clergy, your main draw source. Animate dead, resurrect the Clergy. This heals 3 Clergy, 1 mana draw 3, also gives you more HP. Mana cheat again, pretty broken. Mana cheat, silence, really good versus Paladin, single target removal. How to get your draw. How to combo or get a free 2 mana 5/8. Draw your good shit. AoE plus heal, pretty good. Love Everlasting, 2 free mana every turn. Fizzle, if you need to go infinite in some decks, this is how you do it. Cannibalize, good single target removal. Also, heal. Again, Ignis. I've been testing Ignis versus Ashara, and I played a bit of both, and I think they both perform pretty well, but Ignis is a little bit better versus Mage, and also allows you to not play to the board. And so, oftentimes you can get a weapon. If they have one removal, then you can play another weapon. But then there's some decks, right, like Reno, right, that Ashara just doesn't really do a lot against because they just can clear your board, or versus Mage, and they just go over the top and they don't really give you that much life gain. But Ignis, you're able to get armor weapons, right, to surpass the Mages. And then Reno, of course, is your broken card. And let's just get into a game real quick and I'll sort of show you how it works. So, with this deck, the main thing you want to be preying on is you want to prey on Paladins. You don't want to face DKs. If they play Helia on 4, then you can still win by going for a more tempo game plan, by playing 0 mana 5/8s, going a lot of Thirsty Drifters and shit like that. But most of the time, you just play against and you're like, ugh, you know, it's just depressing. We're facing a Rogue. This is exactly what you want with this deck. You're going first. Going first is a bit interesting with this deck. There's a couple things that you can do. Often like taking Crimson Clergy on turn 1 because you can either draw Synchronize and then go 1-2, and then you have a 2/5. Not a lot of decks are able to deal with that when you get it down early. But Thrive in Shadows is just a good card. Almost always you go for a Creation Protocol from it. And you're allowed to play your Clergy turn 1, since if they kill it, then you just Emanate dead for it. If they don't kill it, then you just heal and you get a Warlock Hero Power, which in this deck you want to draw cards, so it's just good. He might try to coin and deal with it, and then there you're like, oh, he's wasting resources to just something I can just animate dead. So you're not too unhappy about that. See, he uses coin and Serrated Bone Spike. That Rogue using your coin. Rogue using their coin is, you're like, well, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Creation Protocol, exactly what we want. We're probably going to look for a Crimson Clergy from that. We only have one Crimson Clergy in the deck, and if you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minions. And so it's not very likely to hit the Crimson Clergy. So I think we either have to get lucky, or I should just wait till I draw 1 minion. I trade that since I want to try to draw another minion before going for the Creation Protocol. I might just have to risk it. We have double funnel cake. Nice. Really good here. Drawing that means that we're increases the odds by I don't know the exact math, but it is really fucking lucky top decking that. 1, you want it for the combo, and then 2, just the odds increase it gives you. Mage Secret. If that's counter Explosive Ruins, I'm gonna get depression. So next turn, I think we just have to go Holy Nova into Priestess, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. There's a... Okay, he's playing the board quite a bit here. You don't really care when decks play the board. You want when decks play the board. Makes it a lot better. Yeah, you just go Holy Nova, test. Counterspell. Nice. That's really good for you. Your power. End turn. We're going to look to go off next turn. So, you go Clergy, Clergy. Then we can go Funnel Cake. That refreshes 2 mana. So, this is basically -1 mana. and then we're going to try to draw a lot of cards here. Hopefully we can hit an animated dead off the top, that's our best draw, or the other Crimson Clergy. We can also go Power Word Synchronize, which I feel like we might do that because you just want 3 off the start. 3 Clergy is the perfect number. It's basically the number where you can still dump cards from your hand, but you're not overwhelmed. Oh my god, we don't even need to waste the Power Word Synchronize. That's beautiful. So you go 1, 2, 3, and you draw 3 cards. Go like this, Illuminate. That gets you the best discount, and then you need to play this out here. Draw 1, 2, 3. Then you have 8 cards, so you could play this, but we just dredge first to try to get something for cheap. Then we go like that. Then we go like this. Draw 1, 2, 3. Then we do this. Look for Love Everlasting. Okay, we didn't get it. Just take a Creation Protocol. And then we go like this. And then we play the Thirsty Drifter. And then we forge this. And we refresh our mana, and then we draw 3 again. Yeah, we just take that, and then we go this. I want to get Love Everlasting down this turn, though we could play like that. Yeah, I think we just played a board here. Go like this. We go Thirsty Drifter, Thirsty Drifter. Getting the 2 Photographer Fizzles here means we don't have to save a Power Word Synchronize for the combo, since we can just go Fizzle, and then our next one guarantees draws us a Fizzle. Yeah, Rogue has no way of clearing this board, so yeah, turn 6. And we played a 5-8, 5-8, 4-6. Pretty fucking broken. Nice. Here we just go Photographer Fizzle here, and then we play Light It Burns. Just for hand space issues. And we just go face, face, face. Why you go with Photographer Fizzle here is because you want to be able to play Reno on a following turn, and so you have to, since you have 2 of them, you don't feel too pressured. And yeah, we just need to draw the shard. We have 2 shards in deck out of 7. We're probably going to top deck 1 for this. If not, then it's fine. But yeah, Blade of the Odds. I also could have traded 1 in first and then played the Fan Club, but I'm not too set on doing it next turn. But I'm feeling confident we're going to top deck 1 anyways. Yeah, boy. Go like this, limit his board space, do this. You get the Reno power for more damage, and yeah, I doubt he's playing anything that can clear this, so yeah, we just go face, 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 face. And then yeah, if we need more draw, we can just go like this, that draws us 1 draw, but yeah, pretty much from here, we don't really need much more. And then we can also trade this for that. Oh, he's playing Reno. Interesting, interesting. I guess I should have held that. I just really wasn't expecting the Reno. That is quite shocking. We have another animated dead here. Okay, yeah, we just go Snapshot here. Then we got another Reno here, so we can sort of go infinite. God. I hate how this looks, man. Makes it so difficult to try to look. I think I just snapshot this. Yeah, I just snapshot this so then I can go Reno following turn if I want it. And then I just ping. And then, yeah, I just trade that, look for the Ignis. Trade that again. Cool, cool. I guess I could just play this for stats. Do I care about playing that for stats? Yeah, sure. Make a threat. And yeah, next time we go like this to draw if we really need to. But yeah, pretty much from here you can just go for an infinite game plan. You just need to start dumping the animated deads. Animated dead, animated dead. You can also get the fan clubs down. Fan clubs are just free heals. I haven't gotten it yet, but I feel like it'd be pretty funny to just get 7 fan clubs. Of course you'd be board locked, you know, but imagine the heals, the value. The value would be pretty great. Deal 3 damage on another card from another class. We just buffed that so it's harder for him to deal with. That doesn't do anything. It doesn't give your hero armor. The way it's worded, it just says gains 1 more armor, so you have to gain armor for it to be active. Yeah, we just go for a 10 mana weapon here. We go fan club, res, 10 mana weapon. I'm feeling pretty confident we don't need to fizzle this first. Like 1 weapon should be enough to just end the game. Wind Fury, armor, and then yeah. Res, and then snapshot, and then this. I'm fine. Why I do this way is because I want to put the fan clubs in the snapshot since they're cheap and they're just 1 mana, 6 heal, 3 heal each on 1 turn, but it's just really good value to have in the deck, so you know. And I don't want the animate dead in there, because animate dead just gives you draw. You don't really want draw at this stage. We can also go silence weapon next turn in the same turn. This is the weapon you want every game. Oh, it's the god weapon. I don't think there's ever really a game where I don't want this. Sometimes you go for 1 mana weapon, you sort of go for the like the poisonous weapons, and then of course you have lethal setup, and you go Wind Fury, deal 6. But like this, man, 16 armor every turn. You swing this 4 times, mage cannot kill you. You're untouchable. You become Jesus. This weapon is the Jesus weapon. Just if you're offered this, take it. 8/8s are not good, man. 8/8s, don't take 8/8s. Take Jesus. Take the Jesus, and then you can go like this and silence in the same turn. So if you did have any taunts, right, then it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, just swing face here, swing face. And yeah, it doesn't matter if we didn't kill him this turn because, like, damn, we're at 39, bro. He ain't killing me. And then if he does clear that manage, then we just, if he does have weapon removal there, then we just go Reno, right? And then we draw our snapshot, which has another Jesus weapon in it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You play for, so basically, you can play for tempo, right? And then once tempo doesn't work, then you go infinite with infinite value. And so you pretty much try to set up your draw turn, right? And then your draw turn is where you clear their board, develop tempo, and then from there, then you set up your infinite, right? You get an infinite weapon, you get infinite Reno, you don't fatigue. And then there's a lot of variations that you can do that. And then if you're facing versus something that you think they might, you know, they might be a little cheeky and they might go for like a steam cleaner, right? Then you either get 2 fizzles and then you fizzle your fizzle into your deck with power chord synchronized in your hand. So then if they do ruin that, right, then you're just like, well, I just still have the combo in my hand and I just used the fizzle, right? So they can't really do anything versus that. Or you just keep a shard in your hand and you have 1 card in your deck and you just trade and you draw the snapshot. So there's a lot of ways you can play against removal. So removal generally isn't like, you know, you're not too scared of disruption. You're just more scared of things that can actually kill you. Like Odin Warrior playing Odin on turn 8. That's a scary sight to see. Take a Thrive in Shadows here. I'm actually going to play 1 out here. If you can play 1 out and you can guarantee a draw from it, then it's generally pretty good to play. Because I don't see how a Shaman is going to deal with this. From that first card, we can assess that he is a Highlander Shaman. So yeah, he's probably not going to be able to deal with this at all. Here, I actually want to make sure to protect this. And it's fine using your first thing, a fan club here, like this. Basically, when you go on your combo turn, sometimes you have board space issues since you want to play a lot of 4/6s, and so sometimes it's actually good to use the first charge of the fan club, so then you don't have board space issues later on. It's a... It's a little trick. And so it might seem like I'm wasting it here, you know, only going for one draw, you know, but it means I'm going to get another draw off the cleric. Yeah, man, like, he's literally evolving our minion for us. This is a bit annoying, though, because that means that it's not dead, so it's not an animated dead pool. Like I said, creation protocol, that's what you want to see, and then you just trade that. If this doesn't hit the Crimson Cleric, we pretty much lose. But we have drawn our other Priestess Valish. So there is some merit to trying to wait, you know, till you draw a Photographical Fizzle or an Ignis, because then this would be 100%. Because if you don't hit this here, then you've pretty much lost the game. But I think we just fuck it, we ball. Nice. I'm pretty good at the fuck it, we balls. It's a skill. The reason I fuck it, we balled there and just played it here, because I feel like if we take too long, Shaman can develop, and they have good ways of tempoing. They have this frog staff, and you don't have any weapon removal. Because if you play any more minions than you do, then it makes this even more inconsistent on hitting the clerics. And yeah, you don't want that to happen. You need to hit your clerics as often, as consistently as possible, and so that's why you either can play Ignis or a Shard, and you can't play both. The 1/1 I've considered cutting to make the consistencies better, but there's so many games where that card is just the single reason that you just win the game, you know, and you really don't. It wins the games, you know? You don't want to cut it. Nice. Here you got this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Then we copy it, and then we coin it out. First you draw here, because this is 0 mana. And then you go like this, nice. Then you final kick, that refreshes 3. 1, 2, 3. And then yeah, you're gonna have hand space issues here, but you're not because you play this. Nice 0 mana there. Then you go 1, 2, 3. Did I just float mana? I might have just accidentally floated mana. Ignore that then. And we just refresh here, and then yeah, just silence, and then 1, 2, 3. Yep, and so if you're facing aggro, then this is pretty much GG from this point. But now we're going to transition into our combo stage. So I'm going to try to dump cards that are unnecessary from my hand, and I'm going to start fizzling. Yep, Lightning Storm. Command, cool. Play this, shuffle a copy of this hand into my deck, because we have all the combo pieces. Get a copy of the Fizzle, and play a 0 mana 4/6. You should keep a 0 mana 4/6 in your combo, because then you can play a taunt every turn, and the taunt every turn can be really helpful at just mitigating face damage and then also playing for tempo. So then even if they do have weapon removal, right, then you have the taunt as a protection. Shuffling Framed into our deck. That's a bit annoying, but it's fun. Yeah, even if our opponent Steam Cleanered us here, we would probably be fine. It would be annoying though. And I knew that he couldn't Steam Cleaner though, because he only has 7 mana, so he'd have to play ETC, and then he would have to play Steam Cleaner, because they don't main deck Steam Cleaner in Highlander Shaman. Here I'm actually going to play this and go for a 1 mana weapon here and try to go for Poisonous. And we gotta play a spell every single turn here. So you just burn the silence here. Nice, we're just chilling. Next turn we go for like this for a 10 mana weapon. And then we play Cannibalize. Damn. Since when did he dredge? Or how did he shuffle his deck? How did he draw that? Did we just lose? I think we just lost. Brother. Brother. Nah, brother. Brother. Dude. Dude. Oh, God, that is tilting. Okay. That is definitely not what you want to see. Okay. We just go like this because it's more mana and that's cheaper, and then we just go like this. Try to get another weapon, and we hope that 2 weapons, 2 Renos can get there. Hopefully this is win for you again. Nice. Damn. We actually might win though. We have 2 perfect weapons. We have 2 perfect weapons and 2 Renos, so we probably should still get there. Even with that fucking disgusting Yogg, man. I personally am not a fan of Yogg because I feel like the times that it helps you is like 1, the times it does alright is 2, and the times that it completely fucks you over is 1. And playing a card that 25% of the time helps you, 50% of the time does nothing, and 25% of the time loses you games doesn't really seem worth it to me. So yeah, I don't really see worth in playing that card. But yeah. We got 2 Jesus weapons, so yeah. Here, we just smack him in the face. We don't really feel like doing anything to that, so yeah, we just go face. And then we just try to kill him with weapons. Next turn, if he weapons remove us, then we just play Reno, and then, yeah, hopefully, we just have to hope that he doesn't have 2 weapon removals. If he has 1, we chillin'. If he has 0, we more than chillin'. And yeah, if he has 2, then we are depressed. Yeah. He can't also, but if he freezes face, we also have Reno unfreezes your face. Fun fact. It's really playing Reno, so if you get armor weapon and then mage freezes you, and then you play Reno, it unfreezes you. So yeah, that's a tip versus mages. Playing hero cards unfreezes hero. Pretty good. No weapon removal here, and we just win. Nice. We're going to want to keep the silence up here, so yeah, we go like this, and then Reno. Smack, and then next turn you can go silence, weapon if needed. Damn, dude. He even ruined our infinite combo, and we still just win. Yeah, so generally, we should have had a lot more Renos and a lot more weapons, but yeah. Crazy part is, disrupted our combo by pure luck. It didn't matter, we still won. So, if you're curious, that's sort of how you play it. That's sort of the main game plan. You transition from setting up your combo, playing tempo, getting the board back, keeping tempo, and then transitioning to just playing Renos and weapons late game. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll leave the deck code in the comments.